Okay. So we'll start in Pilates stance with our little V feet. Yep, good. And we're going to first wake up those feet right away. So right away we're going to lift up onto our tiptoes and then rock back up onto our heels. Yep. Tiptoes, good. And heels. And as you're doing that, let's get the breath moving. Yes. Feel the ribs expand on that inhale. And then slow exhale as you come down. Yeah, inhale, toes up. And heels up. Good. Yeah. Good. And let's do one more. Good. And then allow your heels to settle. Shift your weight back onto your heels. So instead of resting your weight forward on your toes, let them come behind your arches a little bit so your pelvis is right over your ankles. Good. Big inhale into your back. Yeah. And then just exhale, soft press of your bar towards your hips, wrapping your glutes back, opening your collarbones. Good. Inhale, let it go back toward the mount. Good. And exhale towards your hips. Good. Big inhale. Good. We're going to really start working on letting the shoulders open. Yes. Good. I feel like I sat hunched at the dining table too long yesterday. God. That's it. Good. That's all we're doing. Just that nice little small chest expansion. Good. And one more. Good. Bring that bar back into your hips. Good. And then I'll start coming down into bow. Just bow. So stretching the back of your neck, pulling your abs up. Good. Release your arms forward as you lift your spine up. Extend the spine toward the ceiling like a standing swan. Good. And then exhale. Tuck your chin right back into that little bow. Good. Inhale again. Release the arms forward. Lift up. Good. Yes. And one more. Good. Inhale and lift. Good. Yes. Good. Just come back into neutral. So chin to collarbones. Good. We're going to take a high row. So pulling the bar up toward the collarbones, elbows wide. Good. And then press forward into neutral hinge or forward fold. Happy dog tail up. Spine is straight. Good. Round into your cat back and round all the way up. Finish in neutral. Bring the bar up to your collarbones again. Pull those elbows back. Good. And then release forward into that forward fold. Good. Neutral hinge. Good. And then round the spine up. I know. Good morning, spine. Good. And then up to your chest. Good. One last time. Hinging forward, tails up. Good. And then round the spine. Good. And all the way up to your collarbones. Good. Tuck your elbows, bring them into your side, and push your arms straight up to the sky. High pull. Pulling back 4 times. Good. Pressing into your feet. Seeing if you connect the shoulder blades in your back. Good. Then pull it straight down the front of your body. Full roll down, all the way down, articulating that spine down. Good. At the bottom, lift your spine into neutral, letting the arms come towards your mount. Good. And then round back in, bringing the bar towards your ankles and all the way back up the front of your body. 1 vertebrae at a time till you're standing. Good. And then high pull again, all the way up for 4 times. Good. Pull the shoulder blades back. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Good. And one more full roll all the way down. Drop your chin. Lift your pubic bone. Good. Extend at the bottom, arms out. Good. And then abs in as you pull back towards your ankles and all the way up. Good. Last time, all the way up to the sky. Tuck those elbows, reach up to the sky. Good. And high pull 4. Move the shoulder blades around you. Good. That's it. And 1. Good. Bring the bar back down towards your hips. So wake up your obliques with just a little side push. So this is the rainbow push. I call it the flat rainbow because you're making a rainbow that's just laying down flat, right, around your hips. Yeah. We're letting the torso move the arms. Good. And then we're going to see if we can turn those glutes on and keep the hips steady so we get more rotation out of the torso. Yeah, good. That's it. Use your breath. Good. Good. And last one each way. All right, so now the obliques have woken up a little bit. We're going to tie that back in with our feet. So draw the back of your heels together, feet to seat, and lift your heels up. Good. So now you're on tiptoes. Spread your toes wide. Good. And then again, little side row. Push and push. That's it. Good. That's it. Keep your heels on your seat connected. Good. Good. And last one. Good. All right. And bring that back down. Nice job. Let's open into parallel. Good. We're going to take our, actually, no, we're not. We keep our hands right over there. Free me. All right. We're going to pull the elbows into the waist and sit for a little more standing footwork, right? So you're in basically a squat. Good. As you stand, press your bar straight down to your hips and open your collarbones. Good. Inhale, bend your knees and hinge at the hip. Good. And exhale. Press. Good. Lovey, while you're there, on the far right of my screen, can you turn the volume down just 2 notches? There, perfect. Good. Thank you. Good. Yes. Find those shoulders. Good. And one more. Good. Nice. All right. So then we're going to switch our grip to underhand grip. So now my palms are facing up. Perfect. Good. And then I want you to back away just a little bit more if you can, because I want you to have a little bit more resistance. We're bringing the arms up high, and we're just going to feel that for a moment, just pulling the bar towards your forehead. Just like when you're sitting on the reformer, doing the reverse rows with the high bicep curl. Same, yeah? So I'm just pulling that right into my forehead. Good. That's it. Abs are in, pressing through the feet. Nice. Good. One more. All right, hold it in. Now picture your wall sliding down. Picture your back sliding down a wall. You're going to sit in as upright position against that wall as you can. Good. Press into your feet. Release your arms. Good. And again, pull in. Slide your back so you look like you're sitting in a chair. Good. Press into your feet. Release those arms. Good. Press, pull it back in. Down you go. That's it. Good. Drive into those feet. Good. And one more. Good. That's it. Good. And release. Okay, ready to hold it? Yes, this is my favorite part, Mona. Awesome. Here we go. Come on down. We hold it. Good. Okay, now here's the hardest part. We're going to let the arms go. You're going to feel yourself want to tilt forward. Pull those booties together in the back. Good. Pull the bar back towards your forehead. Good. Release your arms, holding the legs. Good. Good. That's it. 2 more. Release the arms. Hold the legs. Ooh. Good. Release the arms. And there we go. Good. Come on up, pulling the bar down towards your waist. Good. And then down toward the ground. Good. Find tiptoes. And as you come up onto tiptoes, you're going to pull that bar down. Now here, just depending on your wrist and your grip, you might have to adjust your hand a little bit, but we are still palm up. Yeah. So only pull as far as is comfortable for your mechanics. Yeah. Good. So can you come down slowly as you manage the load of your bar going away from you? So instead of plopping down, yes, nice, Lisa, good. That was good. That's wow, good control, Cindy. So Lisa, Cindy's not new to Pilates. I checked her client profile. I was trying to see if there's any injuries or anything like that. I'm like, wow, you've been doing Pilates a long time. Yeah, it shows good control. Nice, good. All right, and then we'll let those arms go forward. Good. Let yourself come into a little bow. Just stretching the upper back again. Because you just worked it a lot, holding yourself up. Good, and then we'll flip our hands back over so they are palms down. And we're gonna step into second position plie. Right, so just like on your reformer, second position is the wide position. Same thing when we're standing. And we're just gonna come dropping into a plie. Bring the bar toward your inner thighs, but you're not gonna fold over, right? So we don't wanna round down to make that happen. We're gonna hinge at the hips. Yes, good. That's right, good. And again, nice and simple. See if your breath can power you. And I'm gonna let you pick which direction you wanna breathe, but use it in both directions. Yeah, meaning if you're inhaling, fill up those ribs, right? That's how you stabilize when you're not exhaling. Good. Let's do 2 more. Good, and 1 more, staying down. Good. Take your bar forward, then up to your chest, and then up to high pull. Good. We're gonna side bend, trying to pull back just a little bit, but keep the ribs on, right? So we're not back bending into it, it's only the shoulder blades. Good. That's it. Side bend. Good. And side bend. Good. Then we're going to add a releve on one side. So as I come to the left, I'm going to lift my heel up and put it back down. As I come to the right, I'll lift the right heel up and put it back down. Good. That's it. That's it. Good. And let's do 1 more on each side. Good. Very nice. Take that bar to your chest. We're still in plie. Take it down towards your thigh bones. Beautiful. Now straighten both legs and hinge. You have that happy dog tail to the sky. Good. Allow yourself to round down to the ground. That should feel good. I hope it feels good. Good. And then soften your knees and round all the way back up. Good. Nice. Feeling okay, everybody? Okay. So we're going to step back to center so that we can step out again. We're going to step to your right. And then Lisa, Mark got me another screen. So now when my back's to you, I can still see you. Is that cool? So when I go this way, I can still look and see you guys over there. Good. That's it. And then we're going to come back to center. Yep. And same thing to the other way. So it's a pivot and a push. Good. Yes. And then back to center. So step, lunge, pivot. Good. And then all the way back to center. Good. Step, pivot. Good. You got it. Good. The next one, let's hold it over here. So we're in a lunge, right? Lunge position. Good. Now scoop your abs on. You're going to take that bar, try to push it away from you, away from the mount. Yeah? That's it. You got it. So you're rotating your torso. So the bar gets pushed away from the mount. Big obliques here. Can you use that bottom hand just as much as the top one? Yes, good. Both of you, I saw that. Good.
Now you can see.
Now I can see. I know, I love it. Good. And 1 more. Press. Good. Now sweep low, low, low. Bring the bar low in front of you. You're in plie in the middle. Then all the way, pivot to the other side. Good. Find your lunge. Get on your toe. Good. Abs on. Press away from the mount. Good. That's it. Good. Yes. Yes. Good. Got 3 more. Use your waist. That's it, Lisa. That looks so much better today. Look at how you're not leaning into it. Fantastic. Good, yeah. And hopefully you feel that back booty turn on. We're gonna come back to the center. Lift your tail, round forward and down. Good, and then round all the way back up. Getting warm? I know. Oh, I'm getting warm. I need a sip of water. Did you bring water? I know, yeah. We had a fabulous prime rib, and Mark made this amazing crust on the outside that was seared. So we were all picking off the outside. It was so good. But yes, the crust. So we're gonna take our hands one on top of the other, and they're pushed against the bumpers. I'm gonna start with my right side to the mount, my left side away, but you can always position yourself wherever you like it best. All we're gonna step out to our plie, from here. And now we're feeling a little more lateral stabilizing. Yeah, we just moved them, we mobilized. Now they're helping stabilize. Good. Yeah, and then back to first position. Good. Good. Yeah. We got it. Good. Okay. Beautiful. Good. And then we're going to take this and turn it into a skater. Right? Skater is just a side squat lunge. So now we've got one leg bent, one leg straight, and then we drive into this foot to come back to center. Yep. That's it. Good. And then back. Good. So think skater on your reformer machine, right? Standing up on your machine, pushing that carriage out, and then having to pull back in with that inner thigh. Good. Only the fun thing is when we do it standing, then we get to add in this outer hand, the upper arm. We're going to come out, hold your bottom arm still, pull down with that top arm. Good. And then all the way up. Yes. Good. And back. Pull down with that top arm. Good. And then back. Good. This always makes me think we're doing something in the garden. Right? There's like pulling down those branches. That's it. Good. Good. And one more time. Good. Nice. So now we're going to step out into our skater, and then we're going to pivot away. Good. And then just pivot back in. So I want you to feel your load in this direction. You should feel it start as you pivot. Feel the load come on your bar. Yep. Good. All right. Next one. Hold it. Push your bar straight away from you. Good. Bring it back into your chest. Unpivot. Yeah. So pivot away. Push your bar away from your mount. Good. Back into your chest. That's it. Good. Yes. Good. And push. Back into your chest. Unpivot. Good. Now the next one we're going to add on. So pivot, push, and then keep those arms long. Unpivot with long arms as you circle all the way back. Good. Back to your chest. Pivot away. Push. Unpivot with control. Good. So now again, if you're like, this is going to knock me over, just step closer to your mount. But if you feel like you want more resistance, more work, especially here in the unpivot, this is where the money is. It's not the push, it's the resisting of the strap. Yeah, let's do one more. Good, nice. And then we just stay right here, and we're gonna drop our bar down, and then all the way up tall, lift it overhead. Good, and drop our bar down. All the way up tall, straighten those legs. Good, all the way overhead, good. Good, all the way up. Good, and one more. Good, standing tall, we're just gonna side bend. That's it, good. And side bend. Good, so in this standing tall, can you pull your heels towards your backside. So instead of stabilizing from your knee and your quad only, pull your heels together so you get glute on. Yes. Nice. Last two. Good. And last one. Beautiful. Good. Come back down into your second position and then come back home. Whoop. Ta-da. Okay. Let's turn around and do the same thing the other side. How are your hands doing? I didn't give our hand speech, so just a quick reminder, when you're holding, check your grip, right? Make sure you're using tips of fingers, so thumb is pressed on your hands, all those fingers are working, and that we're not just jamming against this joint to hold that bar, right? Make sure you've got your grip. See how there's more space when I have my grip versus here where it smushes in? It's kind of subtle, but it will keep your hands happier longer. All right, so outside hand on top. Hand on top. All right, stepping out to second position, plie. That's it, good. Yep, and then we just come right back in. That's it. So just starting with your plie. Yep, good. That's it, good. That's it. Can you lift your throat up into your skull a little bit, just so your chin is not trying to counterbalance you, you guys? Yeah, everybody get that throat lifted a little. Yes, nice, Cindy, I saw that. Good, good. And one more, good. All right, so then we're gonna change that into your skater, your side squat lunge. So you'll land on a bent knee with your leg closest to the mount straight. Yep. And then drive and come back up. All the way to all good. I'm gonna slide on this. That's it. That's right. Good. Good. Let's do two more. And then we're gonna add on our pull. Okay, so top hand pulls down while the bottom hand holds the stick steady, right? We're not letting, yeah. So it's this guy again. That one, yeah? I love it. I love having this screen because I could see when Cindy was like, what's going on? So that's, it's good, it's so helpful. Good. That's it, yep. And one more. Good, okay, so then we're gonna go into our pivot series. So stepping into your lunge, pivot underneath, yeah, and then just pivot back, just so you can feel it, right? We're just feeling the pivot first, so you can self-check in this direction. Do you have enough resistance to play with? Or do you want to adjust your resistance closer or farther away? Good. All right. So the next one, let's add our push. So pivot away from your mount. Push. Good. Bring it back to your chest. Unpivot. Good. Yeah. Pivot. Push. Back to your chest. Unpivot. Good. Let's do one more. Good, and then we'll do the move I think we all came for. Is the big half circle. So we pivot away and then slowly unpivot. Slow. Good. Bring it back to your chest. Good, yes. See if you can drop a little deeper through your legs on the next one. There you go, good. Yeah. Notice where it's the hardest for you personally to hold the push. Is it the push? Is it on the way back? In that moment, pause. Right here's where it's the hardest for me. So I'm gonna set my shoulders, get my abs right before I keep on going. Yeah, let's do one more. One more, self-discovery. Nice, good, all right. Stretch your arms out in front of you. You're in plie, second position plie, good. And we're just gonna drop that bar down in between your legs lower and then straighten both legs all the way up. Good, bring that bar all the way overhead. You got it. That's it, Cindy. Good, and down. And all the way up overhead. Good. That's it. Oh, good. Good. And then the next one will stay standing all the way up with those arms overhead. Good. And it's just side bend. So find your heels, pull them to your center, even though your legs are wide. Yes. Good. And it's just that side bend away from your mount. You got it. You're on it, Lisa. Good. Good. Okay, you guys, I challenge everybody to go a little slower on the way back up. I know. That's slower, 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 slower. Yes. Deceleration. Good. One more time. Yes, slow, 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 slow. Good. And then bring it back down into your plie. Good. And then we step back to home. Nice job. Good job. Okay, let's take our bars off and we'll switch into our straps. And get another sip of water. Oh, before I forget, Stroops, the people who make the straps for Pilates sticks, is having a Black Friday sale. So if you want different intensities, or if it's time to replace yours, then check out Stroops, Stroops. The replacement straps are cheaper than getting them from Pilates stick. That's a hot tip of the day. Well, we just replaced mine this year. So I had them 3 years, using them, every week, constantly to teach. So
they don't snap. They just...
And that's the beautiful thing about these versus tubing, because I also have tubing. But these, when they snap, they don't hurt you. And you won't get hurt, meaning because they're in the tube, if you're pulling, the fabric will help soften the blow, versus if it was a tubing it just fell, you'd land on your butt. It's kind of dangerous. So this is a much safer setup. Okay, whoops, I've lost my straps here. What did I do? Sorry, somehow tied my hands in a knot. I don't know how that happened. All right, we're gonna turn our back to the mount. Hands up by the shoulders. So this first part is like if you've done kneeling bar on the Cadillac or standing on the Cadillac, you can pretend that you have the bar in your hands. We're gonna press the ribs into your hands. Press the ribs into your body, and exhale, push your hands straight away. So right now we are straight up and down as much as we can be. We're trying to hold our ground, not let that spring whip us around, right? Yes. Good. And as we're bending the elbows, let's bend them so they tuck into the sides. Yeah, there you go. Good. Nice, Lisa. Yeah. And the line that you're pressing with your hand is straight out in front of your shoulder, not downward. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. You guys look great. Good. And then the next one, hold those hands forward. Now, floating plank into your hands. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Use your abs to pull you back and keep them on as you get all the way back over your heels. Release your arms back to home. Good. Exhale. Press and float. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your abs back to get you back. Keep them on as you come all the way back over your heels. That should be the hard part. And then bring it back in. Yes. Let's do 2 more. Good. And float. Good. And bring it back in. Nice, good. One more time. And float. Good. And bring it back. Good. Nice job. Okay, so we're gonna hold the float. So press, float. Good. And then we're gonna take right arm up toward the ceiling. Good. Exhale, use your abs to bring it back. And left arm up toward the ceiling. In your float, just check your chin and throat, right? The chin is pulling toward the throat is lifting toward the back of your head. Yes, good. So we're not balancing with our chins. Good. That's it. Nice. One more side. Good. Okay. Keeping your float. Now take both arms up. There's long stretch on the reformer. Can you feel it? Exhale, bring it back down. Good. And arms come up. Good. Pull your abs to bring the hands back down. Good. Two more. Up. Good. And one more. That's it. Good. Keeping your arms parallel to the ground, you're going to neutral hinge so that your spine and your arms are now in the same line. So you have a nice happy dog tail up. Good. Now take your hands together to that magic triangle hands or salute hands, and then bring them behind your head. Press forward. Should feel a little like shave the head, but the emphasis is different in this plane. You'll feel a little more bicep and shoulder and pec. And hopefully your abs are lifting up. Yes. Good. Good. Now if you can get those hands behind your head and really shave the back of your head, that's it, working that whole range of motion. And tricep will work too as you press out, of course. Good. Last one. Good. Keep those arms long. Now they're right next to your ear. Just hinge your way all the way up. Good. And then snow angel those arms out to the side and down to your hips. Yes. Nice. Okay. Little more bicep. So picture now rolling down, because that's what we're going to do. The hands are by your sides, lifting the abs up. And as you come down, I want you to keep lifting your abs up away from your hands, which are pressing down. Really push down to the ground. Good. Come back up and take the nice snow angel arms out to the side and up, and repeat. So now picture yourself with your back to the Wanda chair, right? You're coming down, you're looking for that bar behind you, and then you're pushing that bar down, lifting your abs up. Good. And then all the way back up. Good, that's it. All right, one more. We're gonna hold this one down, okay? Round, 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 round. Good. Now, every time you press, we're going to do multiple presses. Each time, I want you to pull up pubic bone, belly button, rib, right? Give yourself support for these pushes. Yep, just multiple push. Good. We're getting top of shoulder and bicep. I know, in an upside down position. Good. And then Lisa, if you don't have enough resistance, you can step further away. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there she is working hard. Yeah, look at how your abs went right on. Good job, lady. Good. Good. All right, and then allow yourself to hang down. Good, except for Lisa. And then we're going to round all the way up. Good. Dun, dun, dun. Big snow angels. Arms come up high to the sky. Step forward with your right foot and allow your chest to open. Should feel good. Yeah, stretch moment. Good. Step back and switch feet. There you go. Stretching open. Good. All right. Now, instead of stepping back, bring both feet together away from the mount. So you should feel like your hands are being held up in the sky. Yes? Okay. We are bowing. So pull the ribs back in. It's your baby bow. Little bow. Inhale, exhale, slow resist up. It's itty bitty, yeah? Inhale, exhale, bow. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, slow resist up. Yep, I'm just gonna watch you guys for a sec. Yes, remember it's small, and I want you to inhale and hold it there. Don't just bounce and come back. Yes, good, Cindy. I can feel that. Could you feel that? I can see it. Good job. Yes, Lisa, you guys look great. So not so much a forward lean. You want to bend here. There you go. I know, that's small. That's where you got to pull those abs in right there. Good, better. Good, okay, so let's take that into obliques. So holding our nice length, we're just going to rotate to the side. Same idea, to the side. So you have options here. You can repeat to the side. If you're trying to feel it, you can hold it and repeat on one side, or you can just alternate sides. But I want you to go through 4 to 6, being aware of moving from your center, right? That powerhouse has got the power. That's it, good. Can you make sure you're rotating your torso and not just your arms? So here's me cheating. I'm just swing my arms to the side. Make sure they stay by your ears and your torso goes over there. Yes, good. Good job. Good, Lisa, I saw you get your hips back on. That was great. Good. All right. And then if you've gotten those, then you can let those arms drop and again step forward again and give yourself a nice stretch. And make sure you give yourself a moment on each foot forward. Yeah, feel good? Oh gosh, time is clicking. Okay, so let's bring ourselves down to our knees. So if you'd like a cushion under your knees, feel free to grab one. Perfect. All right, and then all we're gonna do is just a little bit of the rows front. So elbows into the waist, starting with small offering. The palms are forward and upward, and then we bring it back in. Yeah? Just like that. Good. Good. Now see if you can avoid leaning forward and keep your ribs tucked in. Tuck those ribs. Tuck those ribs. Yeah, that's it. Good. Good. I know. You guys look good. All right, take that into your big offering. So arms forward, open out to the side. Good. Back into your waist and press. Out to the side. Good. So Cindy, your profile said no issues. So if something comes to mind that I don't know about, let me know. Yeah? Yeah? Good. And one more. Press those arms forward. Hold it. We're just going to hug a tree. So arms open wide. Exhale, pull your ribs in. And hands come back to center. Good. Open wide. Exhale. Shh. Good. Yeah. Can you guys, all three of you, start with your ribs the split second before you move your arms? So instead of splaying and then collapsing, get the ribs in first and then move the arms. Yes, wow. And look at the beautiful sense of power that looks like in your body. That's gorgeous. Good. One more. Fantastic. Good. All right. We're going to be stepping into plank. Lisa, you can do that from here, right? Yeah? So just bringing your hands down to the mat. Step your feet back into plank. Good. And from plank, we're going plank, side plank. You have options for your feet, so you can stagger them one in front of the other, or you can stack them, a little more challenging, one on top of the other, yeah? Good. That's it, and then just right back to the ground. And we're gonna repeat that side 3 times, and then add on your shoulder press. Adjusting, smart girl. That's cool. I think you're the only one of us who can do that. Well, I can do that. Good. All right, so when you get your third one, then I want you to hold it And we're doing that shoulder press straight up next to your ear. Yep. That's it, good. And there we're going for 6. Good. And after number 6, rotate back to the ground. Good. And you can have a child's pose before you start the other side. So the other side, start with your plank first, just bringing your hand up to your side, right? And then back to the ground. That's it. And then after your third one, hold it. And you'll press. And I can see totally fine. It's great. I love it. I'm watching you. Look at Lisa. I'm watching you with my back to you. It's awesome. Good. Yeah. And then after your last one again, you can child's pose. Take your time if you're still working it. Good. All right, then we're going to come upright again so that we can shift our knees and then sit on your behind. Clump. Yes? Trying to get down as slowly as we can and then bring those legs forward. I'm rolling down for feet and straps. Rolling down for feet and straps. So here, if that doesn't feel like enough resistance for you, Cindy, you can either put them up higher or sit you're down on the ground, just scoot further and further away. Yeah? So rounding down one vertebrae at a time. Bend your knees and then put your feet in your straps. All right, so starting with your feet on the ground, yeah? That's it, good. Just feel your feet, your arch in your strap. Kind of feel your spine, let it settle on the ground. Yep, check between the sides of your rib cage and the sides of your hips that you've settled pretty level. Good. And then we're going to exhale and spring your knees up into tabletop. Heels come together and we're ready for frog. So squeezing the back of those legs together, pressing straight out. Good. And I'm going to remind you guys of your sweet spot, right? There's a place where you can just sort of ride the strap. And it's really easy and it takes almost no effort. It is really lovely. But I want you to find the place where you have to work. And for some of us, that's a little higher. And for some of us, that's a little lower, just depending on where your strengths are, right? So I want you to make sure you're in that zone. Good. Good. And one more, pressing those legs out long. Keep them long. Open out to the corners. Pull the straps down further. Maybe tap the ground with your heels. Slow. 3, 2, 1. Back to your hover. Heels together. All the way back in. Good. Press out from your frog. Open out to the corners. Good. Lower down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Up to your hover. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Heels together. All the way back in from your frog. Good. Let's do 2 more. Out. Corners. Down. Get your breath. Exhale. 4, 3 as you lift to your hover. 2, controlling from the back of your leg. Good. And back together and in. Good. And last one. Press. Open. Lower. Keeping steady here. Good. And then lift. 4, 3, staying low. 2, 1. Good. And then back together and in for your frog. Good. This time close those thighs up. We're in closed parallel, and now it's bend and stretch in that closed parallel. So pressing out, pulling in, keeping your thighs pressed, the sides of your feet pressed together the whole way. Good. So notice I'm not pressing my knees, right? I want you to think of feet pressing and upper inner thighs pressing. There you go. Good. If you press with your knees, you're going to get TFL ache. Sometimes that causes that IT band ache. So we want to find those adductors instead. Good. 2 more. Good. And last one. Good. And then bring those knees back into tabletop. Keep them squeezing together and then just dip. Pull those abs on. Good. Resist as they come back up. Inhale, exhale. Still pressing your feet together. Still pulling the top of your inner thighs together. Good. And then slow resist back up. Good. That looks great. Can you put a little bit more weight in your pelvis so that it doesn't rock with your legs? So I'm going to put a practice hand on my crease to make sure that I'm not rolling up like a little dead bug. Good. Ah, yeah. Good. And last one. Nice. Pull those knees into your chest for a moment. Ah, good. Then we get to extend them toward the sky. They might go a little bit slack here just depending on how far away you are, so you can always press a little bit extra. Good. And then we're just simply pulling those legs down, opening out to the sides for leg circles. And then back up. And down and out. That's it. Good. Stretch through your strap, stretch through your strap. Good. And then at the bottom of this one, we'll reverse. That's it. Keep your pelvis down. Stretch that strap. Good. Good. And last 2. You're more flexible today. It feels like you got your legs open wider today. Maybe I should make you do bars 2 days in a row.
What?
So I teach a bar class on Wednesdays online, and Mark comes to that one. But then for Thanksgiving, we did a special 30-minute bar class Thanksgiving morning. So he had to do bar 2 days in a row. But look at how much more flexible he is today. This is good for you. So we're going to put the soles of your feet together. We're going to just pull them in, give yourself a little hug, kind of like a happy baby. Pilates, that's monkey feet. Good. And then we're going to put those feet flat on the floor. All right. We're going to peel that spine up off the mat because it's been stabilizing you, and lift those hips up. Nice big inhale, and then exhale, round down through the spine. Good. Big inhale, exhale, tilt your pelvis, round up. Good. And tuck and lift. Good. All right, and then the next one, we're gonna stay lifted. I gotta hitch up my pants, so it's like I'm rolling them off my body. And then up. So we're up in our bridge. We're gonna hold that bridge, press into your left foot, bring your right leg into tabletop. Extend that leg. No, don't extend that leg. What am I saying? Take your strap on your left hand, and as you dip your right leg down, pull with your left hand, and then it comes back up. So you might have done something like this on the Cadillac with the springs sprung above you or above your head, behind you. Like that. So Right leg's got the strap on the foot. Left hand is actually pulling on the spring itself. On the Cadillac, you'd be pulling on a handle. Yeah, good. Okay. So then you can make that big if you want. Extend your right leg down and sweep it down as you pull back. And then release. Good. Sweep. Good. 2 more. That's it. And last one. Okay, we keep those hips up. Abs are in still. Put down that right foot. Release your left hand. Left leg comes into tabletop. Right hand reaches up for your strap. Good. Okay. And then we just dip down, keeping the knee bent to begin with, and pull with that right arm. And release. Good. Now there's a lot going on here, but let me tell you the most important thing is what's holding you up. It's your butt and your hip and your abs stabilizing. Good. All right. Let's extend that left leg up to the sky and keep on going. Draw it down long. Good. And back up. Good. And long. Good. That's it. Good. 2 more. Keep that supporting leg going. Keep it going. No, good. And last one. Good. And you can bring that foot back to the ground. Release your strap. Hands are on the ground. Push your hips up one more time. And then round all the way down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Ah. Nice. Good. Let's take the straps off the feet. Before you take them off your feet, oops, I should have said that. I said that too fast. Before you take your straps off your feet, if you scooch them toward the balls of your feet, so they're off the arches, then you can run before you take them off, like prancing on the reformer or on the Cadillac push-through bar. Yeah, so hold on to your hardware, Cindy. So I'm holding on right up. Yeah, and hold them still, and then push a heel up to the sky while you bend the other knee. So you're really going to push your heel up and pull the ball of your foot down. You should start to feel stretched through the back of that leg. Good. Yep. And then when you feel like you've got enough, then you can take the straps off your feet. I know. Good. Stretch out nice and long. Good. And then we're going to simply kick ourselves over onto our bellies for a quick little swan before we go. So laying face down, hands on either side of you. You're just going to float your sternum up, just a little tiny lift. Legs are reaching nice and long, and then gently back down. And inhale, exhale, lift. Good. Yep, and down. See if you can keep your knees looking out and your glutes looking in. Good. And on this one, let's open those collarbones, press into the hands, and lift the spine wherever it's comfortable for you. Just keeping that pubic bone on the ground. Yeah. Good. And then gently lay it down. Big inhale. Exhale, press and lift. The higher you go, the more I want you to check your knees and glutes. Good. And one more time. Good. Now this time lift your abs up. So now you're in a knee plank. Good. Tuck your toes under. So now you're lifting the knees off and you're in a full plank. Perfect. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And then Lisa, you adjust. Good. And round yourself all the way back up to a stand. Ta-da! Happy Friday! Good job, you guys. Thank you. Will we be seeing you again? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Monday, Friday, we're here. Okay, yeah. If you have questions, let me know. Anything about setup or anything, yeah? Yeah. I'm glad you could join us, Cindy. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, happy Thanksgiving again. Happy Thanksgiving, Diana.